Introducing first in the corner to my left, from Providence, Rhode Island, Veda Scott. Her opponent in the corner to my right, from Denver, Pennsylvania, by way of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in today at 150 pounds, the wounded owl woman, LuFisto!
Of course, LuFisto victorious over Jordan Grace. Later that day at Beyond Wrestling Gigantic, we saw Veda Scott victorious over Alexis, a New England standout in women's professional wrestling. And it seemed to me that Veda knew that LuFisto was not in the building. Why would you mouth off to LuFisto? I mean,
of all people in the world.
Sure, LuFisto in her mid-30s, but I mean, that's because she's been an active professional wrestler, one of the very best women's wrestlers and intergender wrestlers ever.
Yeah, I would say one of the best wrestlers
with a career spanning close to 2 decades. So, and I would say that LuFisto is probably better than ever. But yeah, if you want to go to youtube.com/Beyond Wrestling, after the pay-per-view concludes, you can see Veda Scott running her mouth when LuFisto wasn't in the building, but now they're standing toe-to-toe. Oh! Well, they were standing toe-to-toe.
Yeah. Looks like this is not going to prove an easy fight for Veda Scott, but that's what you get mouthing off at the beginning. I would do similar things.
You almost got to wonder, though, if she really buys into what she's saying, if she thinks that due to LuFisto's age, she's not going to have the same conditioning as Veda Scott, and if she's going to just try and weather the storm, the onset of this contest, maybe hopes that LuFisto tires herself out.
Well, I've been in the ring with LuFisto, and she doesn't tire out. I would say just the fact that she has more years' experience behind her belt makes her stronger, makes her better.
I mean, you guys had an incredible bout at the inaugural Women's Wrestling Revolution event.
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite matches to date.
LuFisto just teeing off. Both these competitors a little bit shorter in stature, a little bit more compact. Going to be looking to use that to get underneath their opponent. Some big throws. Veda Scott likes to use that Saito suplex.
Well, I think I know what's coming here.
Ooh! LuFisto switching it up, catching her with the knees. She must have sensed something that neither of us did, and now trying to bring Veda Scott away from the ropes.
Veda with a kick out still, though.
Still very early into this match. Only the second match into Beyond Wrestling's iPay-per-view debut in conjunction with WWN Live. Of course, Evolve 65 a little bit later on tonight. Hoping that everybody will join us for that as well. I don't know if Veda Scott's going to make it to Evolve 65.
I don't know. LuFisto has had pretty much all the control this whole time.
And now just trying to jam up her knee. And Veda Scott calling for the official. The official not stepping in. And LuFisto looking to target the legs.
Well, and it doesn't look good because I already see a brace on one knee. What is she going to do to the other one?
You know, with this unique setting with all the fans standing ringside here at Beyond Wrestling live events, it is very difficult if you're a wrestler to try and roll to the outside, to get that breather, to get some separation, to try and break up your opponent's momentum. That's what Veda Scott is not able to do right now. Also unable to get to the ropes, as LuFisto now transitioning from the STF just to an elbow to the back of the skull. Now, you said you've been in the ring with both of these competitors, correct?
Yes.
LuFisto, the harder hitter of the two?
Absolutely the harder hitter of the two, but Veda, she's not unwilling to do whatever it takes to win, and that's the advantage that she has.
So
sometimes it's not exactly within rules, but...
So she'll bend the rules if it means picking up a victory.
Absolutely.
You got to think that most times that Veda Scott's in the ring, and please don't take any offense by this, she's probably the smarter of the competitors as well. So you got to... I really have to think that she had a strategy coming into this match, but I don't know if the strategy was, I'm just going to get in a camel clutch and have my face stretched.
I don't know if that was part of the plan.
LuFisto has just been dominant the past number of minutes. Now she's got a handful of hair. Referee issuing a warning. Now bringing her over the ropes. And planting that foot in the back. Variation of a stretch board, using the ropes for leverage.
Yeah. Kind of dirty tactics from LuFisto, but like I said, when you mouth off, Stop being nice.
Well, I mean, if you know your opponent is going to be looking to bend the rules at some point, what's fair is fair.
Absolutely.
Oh! Kicked her right in the head. Veda Scott slumped over in the corner. LuFisto's taking her time now. She's firmly in control. And she once again, now see, this might have been a mistake. She had Veda Scott down.
Yeah,
But that's the veteran wherewithal. She wanted to reposition her away from the ropes. Veda Scott, though, trying to roll out of the way. LuFisto not able to build any momentum off the ropes. Now trying to fight back with shots from the ground. Oof.
you can just hear the thud when LuFisto hits those clubs.
Now going back to the arm, but look at this.
Oh.
Now this is where the craftiness of Veda Scott comes into play. Veda Scott saying that LuFisto bit her.
LuFisto had a disgusted look on her face, so maybe she did. Oh!
Not gonna call that one. LuFisto went to the well one too many times, getting Veda Scott back up to her feet.
Yep. Oh!
That was the opening that Veda was looking for.
Oh, big
just
kick
right
to the
top
head.
of the head. It's that cradle suplex that she likes to use. Oh! She's got her broken her neck!
Just dumped her on her head.
Now going for the pin, no, instead looking to add more insult to injury.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a good move. I would have went for the pin. Go for the cover. We're trying to win.
Now putting the knee across the throat of LuFisto, like you said, willing to bend the rules. Just a second away from being disqualified as the referee was issuing the 5 count. I think we're going to see more of the same here. And not even letting go of the hold. She was very lucky that the referee, I mean, you hate to see a disqualification here. Beyond Wrestling's iPay-per-view debut, the referees have been given leniency. We want to give the fans their money's worth here tonight.
Absolutely.
Now looking for another variation of a back suplex, this time around the waist for a German suplex.
LuFisto able to break free. Oh, but another big
again.
kick.
Caught her with that palm strike, the leg is hooked.
I was pretty sure that wasn't enough to keep LuFisto down.
You see LuFisto trying to get to the ropes. That is a veteran maneuver. You cannot be pinned by the ropes. And instead, Veda Scott having to expend more energy to try and wrestle LuFisto to a position where she can inflict more damage. Fans starting to come live for LuFisto here at Melrose Memorial Hall. I think it's going to be easier for LuFisto to get back up to a vertical base.
Yeah, she looks like she's fighting up, getting to her feet. Shots.
Oh, just like that, pulling the hair.
The hair, like I said. Veda Scott is willing to do whatever it takes.
It's legal?
Look at that once again, grabbing a handful of hair. And we saw her utilize this maneuver against Lexus last month, a variation of a full Nelson, using her entire body to tie up the arms of LuFisto. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to get a submission victory.
Oh,
instead,
but she got a
LuFisto
pin.
using her size and strength to stack up Veda. And now Veda forced to give up the hold. Oh! LuFisto was looking for a figure 4. Veda kicked her right in the nose. Now LuFisto is looking to try and get some separation. I mean, she might be having difficulty seeing or breathing right now. Veda Scott, though, smart, stayed right on top of her.
Oh.
Or perhaps LuFisto, the veteran, setting a trap. Oh! Crashing down hard on the apron.
Now Veda going out to the apron.
Bit uncharacteristic, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what's going to happen here. Is she going on the...
Veda Scott was trying to balance herself on the guardrail. Instead, she finds herself in a very prone position.
Oh! Power bomb to the apron.
Veda Scott's spine just wrapping around the hardest part of the ring. And LuFisto trying to shake the cobwebs. Veda Scott on instinct alone retreating into the corner, but you're gonna think that LuFisto's gonna be looking for the cannonball from there. Could have been a mistake out of Veda Scott.
And
Couldn't get out of the way.
Big face wash from LuFisto now. And calling for another one. Scott was able to get up and a big rolling Pele kick.
LuFisto staggered. Can we look at that shining wizard? Just put her lights out.
Got the cover.
1, 2, 3.
LuFisto last second kicks out.
Veda Scott backing LuFisto into the ropes. LuFisto reversal of the whip, breaks the hand free. Now look for that choke bomb. No. Oh! Just a cradle DDT. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know how Veda kicked out of that one. I honestly have no idea.
I'll give Veda credit for her resilience because that was a nasty landing, but now you're going to wonder if LuFisto's going to be looking for her calling card.
She just called for it.
Can she get her up? Veda Scott wiggles off. Going for the arm of LuFisto. That arm trap. Bridging Saito suplex. The impact and the pin. Still couldn't get it down.
The resilience of both of these women is incredible.
Of course, we've seen the incredible focus on women's wrestling at NXT and throughout WWE over the last year, but there's so many unbelievable, talented female professional wrestlers competing on the independent scene. You got one of them on commentary next to me. You got two of them in the ring right now.
Oh, spinning back fist.
Veda out on her feet.
Oh, and it looked, oh no.
Another reversal out of Veda Scott.
Whoa!
Oh, not that time!
There
not
it was!
that time!
That's gotta be it.
A lot of times you see the opponent hoist their opponent up on their shoulders, give them a second or two to realize that they are going to be expecting certain doom, but instead, a snap-burning hammer from LuFisto putting away Veda Scott. Perhaps Veda Scott's not going to be running her mouth too much about comments about LuFisto's age. In my opinion, LuFisto, better than ever. And a tough loss for Veda Scott as she heads into women's wrestling revolutionary, on Sunday, July 31st. A doubleheader with Fet Music when she's going to be going one-on-one with Jessica Havoc.